universe is vast. Stars are born, stars die, galaxies collide in silence. Humanity, fragile yet brilliant, looks up at the night sky and wonders, why? The Qur'an declares, "We will show them our signs in the horizons and within themselves, until it becomes clear that this is the truth." 41:53. Tonight, in a chamber of silence and shadows, two voices meet. One is skeptical, demanding evidence. The other is faithful, convinced, yet calm in reasoning. This is not a clash of egos. It is the oldest struggle of the human heart. Faith, doubt, meaning, destiny.
You Muslims say your Qur'an is divine. Why should I believe that? History is filled with sacred books. Every religion has its scripture. Why should yours be different? Isn't it just the work of a gifted man in the desert?
The Quran does not ask blind faith. It challenges. If you are in doubt about what we have revealed to our servant, then produce a chapter like it. To 23. It came from a man who did not write, who was not a poet. Yet the Quran shattered the rhythm of Arabic literature. Its words, memorized instantly, echoed in prayer and marketplaces. The greatest poets tried to imitate it. All failed, and it is preserved. From the first moment, thousands memorized it word for word. Scribes recorded it. Within years, it was compiled and spread. 14 centuries later, remains unchanged. Compare that to other scriptures. Show me another book preserved like this.
Preservation is impressive, but it proves discipline, not divinity. Humanity can preserve falsehood as well as truth.
Then consider this. The Quran tied itself to history. It declared, the Romans have been defeated, yet within a few years, they will be victorious. 32:2-4. At the time, Rome was crushed by Persia. Scholars thought their collapse permanent, yet within a decade, they returned to power. It declared Abu Lahab, an enemy of Muhammad, would die a disbeliever. 111. He lived years after this revelation. Had the Quran been forged, Abu Lahab could have pretended faith and humiliated the Prophet. He never did. Would a deceiver anchor his book to events beyond his control?
So, you're saying the book itself is the evidence?
Yes, the Quran interrogates you. It dares you, disprove me.
Or maybe Muhammad was simply a brilliant leader. History has seen many. Men who united tribes, toppled empires, reshaped worlds. Why not place him their genius? Yes. Divine? No.
Then ask, what did he seek for himself? If he were a fraud, why reject kingship, wealth, power? Why choose exile, hunger, persecution, war? He was called Alaman, the trustworthy, long before revelation. The Quran records him saying, I have lived among you a lifetime before this, will you not reason? 10:16. His entire life was a testimony. False prophets glorify themselves, yet the Quran corrected Muhammad, even rebuked him. It never made him more than a servant, a messenger. His mission was not self-exaltation, but truth. That is not ego, that is revelation.
Sincerity, yes. But sincerity does not prove divine mission.
True, but sincerity, plus fulfilled prophecy, plus a book beyond imitation, plus a life that reshaped civilization together, the evidence becomes overwhelming.
Suppose I grant that. Why then does God demand worship? Prayer, fasting, rituals? An infinite God needing human devotion, doesn't that sound absurd?
You think worship is for him. It is not. It is for us, the Quran says. O mankind, you are the needy. Allah is free of need. 35-15. He gains nothing from our bowing, fasting, or charity. We gain everything. Prayer restrains arrogance and injustice. Fasting builds patience and mastery 2 to 183. Charity purifies greed 9 to 103. Think of worship as training, not tribute. It calibrates the heart, polishes the soul. It does not change God, it changes us.
So rituals are discipline?
Not mere discipline, elevation. Worship is freedom from the slavery of the self.
And those who don't believe, do they burn in hell? Is that justice?
Justice is God's essence. Your Lord wrongs not even an atom's weight. For 40, we do not punish until we send a messenger. Hell is not for ignorance. It is for arrogance, rejecting truth after it becomes clear. The Qur'an even acknowledges the righteous beyond Islam. Whoever believes in God and the last day and does good, they shall have their reward. Salvation is not a tribal badge. It is sincerity in response to truth.
So God judges sincerity, not labels.
Yes, exactly. God is perfectly just.
Then tell me why suffering? Why war, earthquakes, dying children? Where is your merciful God?
This world is not paradise. It is a test. He created death and life to test you which of you is best in deeds. 67 to 2. Without freedom, no morality. Without pain, no compassion. Without struggle, no courage. Evil exists because freedom exists, but suffering is never wasted. Whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it. 99 to 7 to 8. Justice continues beyond death. A child's pain may shatter us, but the Qur'an assures, Allah does not burden a soul beyond its capacity. 2 to 286. What is hidden now will be unveiled in the next life.
So suffering has meaning?
Yes, it awakens mercy. It humbles kings. And it is never the last word.
And science? Evolution? Cosmology? Doesn't it conflict with revelation?
No. The Qur'an commands inquiry. Travel the earth and observe how he began creation. Dorsless Nuebi Bainte. In the heavens and the earth are signs for those who reflect. 3 to 190. Muslims pioneered algebra, optics, medicine, astronomy, in defiance of faith, but because of it. Science explains how. Revelation explains why. They are partners, not rivals.
And women? Inheritance, testimony, hijab? Is Islam not patriarchal?
The Qur'an declared, men and women are allies of one another. The most noble of you is the most God-conscious. 49 to 13. Inheritance reflects responsibility, not worth. For 11. Testimony was situational. To 2 to 182. Women narrated. Hadith taught scholars, led markets, and modesty begins with men. Tell believing men to lower their gaze. 24:30. Hijab is dignity chosen, not oppression imposed.
So equality is balance, not sameness.
Exactly. Equality in worth, diversity in roles.
But apostasy? Blasphemy? History shows harsh punishments.
The Qur'an is clear. There is no compulsion in religion. 2 to 256. Whoever wills, let him believe. Whoever wills, let him disbelieve. La 629. The Latada history often linked apostasy laws to treason in fragile states, not private belief. The Prophet lived with hypocrites who mocked him, yet he did not coerce them. Faith must be free, or it is not faith at all.
With so many religions, how can Islam claim finality? Isn't that arrogance?
Islam does not erase prophets. It confirms them. It completes their message. The Qur'an says, "This day I have perfected your religion." 5 to 3. Moses, Jesus, Abraham, they are not rivals. They are links in a chain. Islam restores depth. Truth clears distortions and brings the final word. The Quran invites you. Examine me. If I fail, reject me. If I stand, embrace truth.
Yet extremists kill, in your God's name.
They betray his message. The Quran commands, fight those who fight you, but do not transgress. Killing one innocent is like killing all humanity. 532. The Prophet forbade harming women, children, even trees. And the Quran says, if they incline to peace, then incline to it. Why of violence is the exception? Peace is the law.
The agnostic seeks clarity. The believer seeks certainty. Islam claims both, reason and revelation, science and spirit, justice and mercy. And across centuries, the Quran whispers, will you not then reflect? 7:185. Perhaps the debate is not between two men in a room, but within each of us. When truth calls, will we listen?